Suffering isn't wasted time. When people go through difficult times, one of the first questions they often ask is, why is this happening to me? Whether it's the loss of a loved one, a health crisis, financial hardship, or emotional pain, suffering can leave us feeling confused, discouraged, and even abandoned. In those moments, it can be hard to see anything positive coming from our struggles. Yet one of the most powerful truths found in the Bible is that suffering isn't wasted. This doesn't mean that God causes every painful situation we experience. The world is filled with the consequences of sin, human choices, and the reality of living in a broken creation. Bad things happen, and sometimes there are no easy answers. However, the Bible teaches that God is able to work through even the most difficult circumstances to accomplish His purposes. One of the most encouraging verses on this subject is Romans 8, verse 28, which says that God works all things together for good for those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. Notice that the verse doesn't say all things are good. Pain, loss, disappointment, and tragedy are not good in themselves. But God has the ability to take even those painful experiences and use them to bring about something meaningful and beneficial in our lives. Often, suffering becomes a tool that shapes us in ways comfort never could. Difficult seasons can strengthen our faith as we learn to trust God when circumstances don't make sense. It's easy to believe when everything is going well. True faith, however, is often forged during life's greatest challenges. Suffering can also build endurance. Just as a muscle grows stronger through resistance, our spiritual lives can grow stronger when we persevere through hardship. The challenges we face today may be preparing us for responsibilities, opportunities, or trials that lie ahead. In addition, suffering has a way of refining our character. It can expose weaknesses, teach humility, develop compassion, and help us become more understanding toward others who are hurting. Many people discover that their greatest ministry comes from the very struggles they once wished they could avoid. Perhaps most importantly, suffering can draw us closer to God. During difficult times, we often seek Him more earnestly, pray more sincerely, and depend on Him more completely than we do during seasons of comfort. While no one enjoys suffering, the Bible reminds us that our pain does not have to be meaningless. God sees every tear, knows every struggle, and can use even our darkest moments for a greater purpose. Sometimes the greatest growth, deepest faith, and strongest character are developed during the hardest seasons of life. That's why, for those who trust in Him, suffering is never wasted. If this video encouraged you, please consider subscribing to the channel so that we can grow in Scripture together.